Hello and welcome to this week's Scrappy Summer Chat. My name is Nicole and I'm the brains and the beauty behind Yarn Craft by Nicole. And I have three-ish finished objects to show you this week. The first one is what I'm wearing. Not necessarily a Scrappy Summer make, but I did make it out of stash, so we're gonna show it off today. This is the Clover Wrap top, I think is what it's called. Baby bump. Officially 5 months pregnant, and it's Tunisian crochet. It uses a new to me stitch pattern, has a working wrap tie at the waist or like at the hips, and I really like it. I made the size 6, which is like a 2X. My bust is always like right on the cusp of an extra large and a 2X. I think if I weren't pregnant, I probably would have just stuck to the 1X, but yeah, I really like it. I really like it a lot. This is currently in testing. It's from Stacy from Bah Humble, but I think it comes out in July. So keep your eye out for that. And also just want to apologize. The lighting is a little funky today. It is super hot and humid outside, but the light from the window is just not quite reaching all the way over here. So I have some overheads on today. I used Treehouse Knits, fingering weight yarn, and I haven't taken final pictures in it yet. It is going to be like the high 90s, low 100s here in New Jersey the next couple of days, and my photos turn out best if I do them outside, so it'll probably be later this week before I can get this photographed, but yeah, but it's all done. She's been blocked. Very, very happy with this project. And I like that I did it in solid. There's a couple of testers that did theirs in a variegated. There are some that did them in a little punchier colors. But I'm happy with this because it's something I didn't have. And I think it's gonna be really nice in the fall. And the armholes are gonna be deep enough that I could totally wear this over like a turtleneck or a button up or something like that, and it would look really nice. So very happy with this. The other thing that is finished has been finished for a while, but it was a secret pattern test that just released, and it's perfect for Scrappy Summer because I used stash and scraps for it, and that is the Intertwined Shawl. Let me make sure I show it to you right side out if I can. This was one that I did for the Crafty Crocheter. Serena had a secret pattern test. I might have shown it to you on a podcast episode of just the colors I was using, but I couldn't show it to you finished because it was released with like a summer advent. This is also Tunisian crochet. I used leftovers and random minis for all of the stripes, and a full skein that I had in stash for the main color. And it's definitely a hot pink in person, but it might look a little bit more red on camera. I love this. A couple of people in the tester chat used, and she's big and oversized. You could wear this with a hood to help keep the cold out. I'm looking forward to wearing that this fall as well. A couple of people in the tester group did like mini skein fades, which were really pretty. At least one person, maybe two, just did a 2-color, so all the stripes were the same color and then there was a different color for the contrast. Some are moodier. There's one that's kind of neon. Intertwined Shawl, Crafty Crocheter. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Serena is wonderful to test for because she gives you plenty of time for your deadlines, but she also, in all of her patterns, has, I'm just gonna show you like a close-up of those stitches because this is another new to me Tunisian stitch pattern, and it worked like a dream, and the drape is fantastic. But Serena does pretty much a video tutorial from start to end that's included with the price of your pattern. So if there's like, what does she mean by this? How did she do that stitch? How did she sew that together? It's all in there. So I love testing for her, because if there's ever something new that I'm not sure about, I just go to the way she did it, and it's great. Which is also why sometimes I get a little adventurous when I test for her, because I know that she's got me. So love this. The main color is Lobby Anime Cashmerino in Amy's Flashy Lipstick, which was literally in my stash for years. I bought it with this yellow skein when I was traveling a couple years ago and got to use them together in this. And then some of these were part of like a mini skein club. This is left over from the other pattern test I just did for Serena. The, oh, what is it called? The chevron-y scarf. It's on my Ravelry. It's also beautiful. But yeah, just love it. And just cozy, beautiful. I wanted to do something with a hot pink because that always just is like a mood booster, outfit booster. Hot pink, I'm here for it. Okay, I think those are all my finished objects. Oh, I have one more. So with this Scrappy Summer make along, I told you that every month we would have a winner. So this is the last video to comment on to enter you for June's giveaway, which will be just a couple of things, a pattern, and then something that I made that I'm about to show you, and then we'll see what other goodies I throw in there. Very casual, but you just comment with anything that you're working on that's scrappy, or any patterns that you like that you think would be good for Scrappy Summer. I've gotten a couple of good ones. Some cardigans people are making, new to me blankets, so it's been good already. But this is the last video to comment on to enter you in for July. So I was thinking through a tutorial I wanted to do because I was in love with the receiving blanket I made for baby girl who's due in October. And I'll show you another project in just a minute that was also Tunisian, join as you go. This is entrelac, which it gives you those little kind of diagonal stripes. And I was thinking about a quilt block that's a 9-patch, I believe is what it's called, that looks like a little checkerboard that has 9 squares in it. And I was like, oh, that would be cute to do in 2 colors for coasters. And so I made some to see if I could make a tutorial out of it. Haven't done any filming for a tutorial yet, but I did make my prototypes and they're so cute. So called a 9-patch because it has 9 squares and a bigger square. And I made 2 of them that are the opposites of each other. I haven't blocked them yet. I made them with Happy Place from Hobie and TL Yarn Crafts because I had that left over. And so this is gonna be part of the giveaway, is you can win these coasters. I'm gonna do this one, and then the tutorial will probably be, if I can grab it next to me, probably be these 2 colors is what I use in the tutorial. So if you win in June, you could pick either the green and cream coasters, or you could pick the blue 2-tone coasters as part of your prize. So I'm very happy with this. They're cute. I think it'll be a fun project to make. I made these both in an evening. It did not take long at all, and it was fun to do. So hopefully within the next few weeks, I can make a tutorial for that and get that here on YouTube, because I think other people might like to make it as well. Okay, so I'm kind of calling that another finished object. I do need to block these though, so I'll probably might do that right after I record this. Other things that I'm working on. I did officially start baby girl's alphabet blanket from Sass and Stitch, but I'm like 5 rows in, so it's not really anything to show yet. I haven't started the color work for any of the letters, but I did wind the contrast color for what I will need for the letters last night, so hopefully I'll get a little bit more work on that today. But I have been working on another Happy Scrappy project, and this giant tub of scraps, which you may notice is more full of scraps than it was last time. I was organizing a box downstairs that just had a bunch of random yarn in it, and I found a hat that I had made years ago for Vaughn that was too small and it fits Mel perfectly. So it was a win-win, but there were some other fingering weight scraps that I threw in here. So let me show you my progress on this. So this is my Tunisian Scrappy blanket, and I have not done any tutorial work on this either. Oh no, dropping stitches, that's okay. I'll just put that on there and redo that row. But I've gotten, what, almost 13 blocks tall. And like some of these, like this one is sparkly. Yeah, really, really liking, that's that hot pink that was in the Intertwined Shawl. Really liking how this is coming up. I decided that I would add 1 square to the next row every time I hit 10 as kind of an incentive, because it's just gonna be long. It's gonna be a long blanket. I don't know quite what I'm going for. I don't think I'm going for like a queen or anything, but probably a throw size blanket, maybe something for the girls to play on. But I'm really happy with it, and no deadline at all for this. This is just a happy project that's bringing me joy, and it's been fun to just have something mindless that you just play with color. Like, that's all it is. But I'm really enjoying this. Tony Lipsy of TL Yarn Crafts did something like this for one of her temperature blankets. It's just a Tunisian simple stitch join as you go square, so I'm sure that you could find that on her website, but I'm really enjoying this a lot, and hopefully next week it'll be even longer. And I think that's all I've got, friends. I don't have anything else scrappy, but I do feel really accomplished that I finished the pattern test minus the finished object photos and have officially started the alphabet blanket. I haven't started the girls' hats yet, but that'll probably also be soon. But yeah, I feel now that this is done, it's like a major relief, partially because since it's a wrap top, like it's not quite like making 3 full panels, but the bottom is like, because it wraps all around your waist, so it's like the biggest part you have to do 3 times, 1 for the back, 2 for the front, and then they get smaller as you go along. But again, I was happy when this one was done, and it's beautiful. I'm really happy with it. No shade at all to the pattern, but I am very glad that it is done. I'm looking forward to taking some glammed up finished object pictures in it soon. And with that, I will leave you. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Times are wild out there, so chase your joy. Part of what is bringing me joy is that we took our daughter to Sesame Place in Philadelphia this past weekend, and she had a ball. She's a big Sesame Street fan, and she got to take a picture with the Count, and she got to see lots of pictures of Elmo, and they had a lot of water features, and there was one that's kind of like a water playground kind of thing, and she just had the biggest time. So that brought me a lot of joy, and just seeing more and more of her personality always brings me joy. I hope that you are finding joy, and I will see you back here in 2 weeks. Remember to comment below if you are interested in the giveaway, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.